I'm Lacey, and I'm so glad you're here. I want to tell you about why I started a Facebook group for fellow wellness practitioners who want to uplevel and start living their dreams. My vision came from a time when I was near death. We have been told to fear death, to look away in horror, but we know it's a transition into birth, a full cycle. We just have to remember this. So there I was in the hospital. I had just given birth and was a brand new mama. I had all the ideas and expectations on how it was supposed to be, and I even prepared for what I thought was the worst, right? Well, I hadn't cooked up this scenario in my wildest dreams, and I am an Aquarian, a monkey, and for those of you who study human design, a manifesting generator, right? No. So there I was. My little daughter was okay. She was in NICU for a week, but all was well. I had even been discharged after an insane labor, aren't they all? And an unplanned and unwanted C-section. So I found myself with my baby girl, and I was in terrible pain. Couldn't walk, couldn't sleep, or couldn't stop throwing up bile. All this is normal C-section pain, right? Yeah. Turns out I was harboring a terrible infection, and it was spreading throughout my abdominal cavity and beyond. Ambulance ride to the hospital, and there began a month-long journey of code sepsis every other night at 3 a.m., hallucinations, double towers of bags of meds, a tube down my throat, didn't eat for weeks, and numerous CAT scans and MRIs. I had to relearn to walk. I did internal Qigong, and what seemed like days on end, I saw rainbow light pour through the top of my head and into me, and golden light pour into my belly as I breathed. I saw a woman from beyond the veil, and she was trying to speak to me. Now, over a year later, I can still go back to those weeks and relive them clearly. And I have resolved so many things, but the one thing I'm here to talk about today is my desire to fully awaken. And yes, I mean in that crazy woo-woo sense we read about in Buddhist texts and hear sages and physicists refer to that. I want to live my dreams because they are not dreams. Business is a frequency that we can tune to. And I believe that women are containers of vast wisdom and strength, and I want to do what I can to guide other women to live their dreams too, so we can co-create together. There's a vast knowledge available to you, and my passion is to let you know that you can trust this. Your well will not run dry. Give and teach and do to your capacity, and you will bloom. I'm here to hold your hand as we walk this path together. Do you have a story to birth? Any type of birth, to tell? I know it. I want to hear it. I've collected a group of women that are interested in growing their business outside the framework that we have been taught up until now. We are transitioning into a matriarchy, which is more egalitarian. This does not mean women rule over men. We will acknowledge the sacred masculine, and that's within all of us, and that's the balance. The balance of the two are at the heart of business and life. If you want to learn more, to trust your gut and deepen your intuition and get business savvy, I invite you to join us. Yes, this is shadow work. And yes, this is also marketing for the feminine economy. And yes, this stuff is really hard to do on your own. I've called our group the Inner Genius Circle. And that is what we are all awakening to, our inner genius. Click the link to join us, and I am very excited to meet you. Thanks.